From Cliff Castle Casino Shake, Rattle, and Bowl, here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Scratch way ahead of handicap today. That's a little unusual. KJ Martinez has been impossible to defeat here. We thought he was going to lose a couple times, but here he is bowling for the title, taking on top seed Nick Devlin. They're already in the 6th frame, and that strike keeps KJ Dutch through 6 frames, and that makes him trail by 8 pins to Nick at this point. KJ could have, should have lost the first match, but Rustovic stoned an 8 pin, so KJ won 225 to 224. Then he turned it on from there, 266 to 190 over Keith Fung, and 238 to 170 over Cortez Shank. So KJ looking for a ladder climb to win his 3rd scratch and 12th overall title. One of our best all-time handicap division winners. Won a pair of titles last year in Tucson in the scratch division. Great looking shot there to take a 1-pin lead in the match. All Nick has left is 2 10-pins and a 5-pin so far. But the only double was in the 3rd and the 4th, so he hasn't been able to run away and hide here. KJ has been clingy. Nick, the runaway bowler of the year last year in the Northwest Conference, won just a truckload of titles. I'm not saying they don't miss Nick up there, because they do, but they were sort of happy to see him go too and take his titles and get out of here. Travel 1,000 miles south, come to terrorize the Arizona and other Southwestern divisions as he's bowling for Arizona State. He packed up himself, his stuff, and her, and went on down to Arizona. And so far, so good, as he's 1 for 1 in tournament leads. Regain an 11-pin lead if he can double up here in the 8th frame. That one's right early. Oh, and he gets it to set up. That's a big carry, because there's a lot of friction to the right today on a beat-up, basically house pattern. And I'm surprised he got that ball to set up that long and carry that 4 out. Pulled on one of those new Kegel patterns there. It's called Gateway Arch. It's a recreation pattern, but it still had some challenges to it. That said, the cut was still 38 up in the scratch today and 20-something up in handicap. Nice shot from KJ. Game on here, got a good one. Back to 1 pin again, and oh. Handicap just getting started, so we'll kind of focus on scratch, but it is 2 non-winners, CJ Tedeschi and the old school Derek Acuff lookalike, Ryan Perry. When Derek Acuff started bowling, he looked exactly like this dude. I can't be the first one to notice that. One pin lead for KJ. He can extend to 11 as this match goes back in the 4th. In the 9th frame on the triple, and oh man, same kind of hit as Nick had in his 8th. KJ does not carry in his 9th. Breaks up the 4-9 though. 20 titles between these 2 bowlers. Obviously it's often the Cortez show down here, but there's a lot of other talent. KJ does not get sloppy at the spare. Nicely done. Well, KJ could have already lost this match because Nick can shut him out with strikes in the 9th and 10th. Nick basically trying to keep that ball in the oil as long as possible. Oh, just a pure shot there. Nick, a 9-time champion. He's in a race with Rustovic to get to double digits. This race may be over here in just a second. The best KJ can do is strike out for 229. Nick here goes 9th and spare, strike for 227. So a strike here and he's a champion. Anything less, KJ can take it away in the 10th. For double-digit titles, a extreme accomplishment out here. There it is. Couldn't have thrown the 9th and 10th any better. And Devlin joins an elite group of players to get to 10 with us. Reedy ended up at the OJC title lead before he left. Caught up to that. sure Brian Nichols will have something to say about that this year, but our tour or other tours, he's getting ready to tear up the college tour, I guarantee you that. Stays behind the foul line and locks it up. Most of his teammates over there cheering him on. Cheering him on and playing a little Chinese or pineapple or something over there. A force to be reckoned with in whatever state you want to put him in. No shame in this second for KJ though. He came a long way. He was 6th with 1 game to go. And he's going to end up second. 2:47. High fives from the team. Well, ASU did something right today. I don't know if they came back and won the A&M game or not. Did your football team win today? Did your football team win after all that? You don't. They lost, Harley? 30. Oh, ASU did do something right today, and here it is. Sorry about that one. That's a disappointing loss for Cats, for the Devils. Cats didn't look that good either. Get it together, Arizona football. So KJ's going to go 220, 260, 230, 210. That's a rock solid bowling, but it's good for the second biggest flat today. Hey, this guy finished 3rd. What's up? Well done for Martinez, but is Devlin sort of day out here. The handicap match has been fantastic. Come back and watch part 2 to see CJ and Ryan go for their